Welcome back to the channel. Got a little different setting today, and that's because Jess and I bought ourselves a camp. Came with a field and a pond too. And we couldn't pass up this deal. It kind of came out of nowhere, but it was cheap and it was cool. So far we haven't done very much of the inside, just kind of cleaned out and started moving some of our stuff in here. There used to be a bunch more. One of them is the one right outside with the drawer out. And then it came with a pile of trash. I don't know, a couple mattresses, a couch, and we threw another one of these in here. But it's going to be the start of our little homestead deal. And maybe we're going to start tapping into the homestead style videos and what we're going to be using and some stuff that works out for us. But it's all propane. There is a electric panel inside this bedroom. There is an electric panel, and then this just fed from an outside outlet for a generator. But propane stove, propane fridge. The fridge, we don't know if it works yet, but the stove does. And the first little night we camped out here, we used the little Coleman. This oven's also here. Probably just gonna get it out of here though, because it needs electricity to do its thing. It's also missing some of the stuff on top. But yeah, we're gonna start doing some of these homestead videos, fixing up the camp, and I guess off-grid living. There's no power, no running water. There is a toilet and a septic, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna go through show you guys that, but that's down in that back corner. So that's cool. Has a metal roof. Can't really see much of. They sort of did some of the stuff. I think they ran out of the rake and decided it was good enough. But a lot of stuff we gotta clean up and get out of here. This old grill. We've filled up a couple bags now of just miscellaneous trash. This is one of those cabinets too, or the whatever that we took out. But came with a pond too, so we'll go take a look at that. So here we are down at the pond. We have the old target practice tank here. Frog, see that? And the target down here. But it came with this cool pond that the guy actually dug. He took an excavator out here from work and spent like a week vacation on picking out all the rocks in the field. Mowed all this with a regular John Deere rider mower and that whole backside as well. But this pond's super cool. Apparently there's fish in here. I haven't seen anything really sizable yet. I've seen a bunch of little minnows, and I don't know what kind of fish it was, but like a fish, but I don't know, 6 inches long or so. That was cool. Eventually, I think what we're gonna do for water, because if we don't get a well drilled, which I do not have the money for right now, I think for now we're just gonna go and get ourselves one of those little Harbor Freight water pumps, make a little water doghouse, sort of like a generator house, and down here by the water with the water pump in it, and then maybe dig a line, and then what I have in my brain is somewhere up there we're gonna build another mini shed. And well, I call it mini, it's probably gonna be like, I don't know, 8 feet by 8 feet maybe, and maybe 8 feet tall or 6 foot tall, so it doesn't need to be huge. Enough to fit at least 2 of those like IBC water tanks, because I think what we're gonna do, or what I want to do, is run a water pump from the water here. We're gonna pump that up to a little water house, and that I want to put 2 tanks, 2 of those little water holders, and then from there pump that into the house. But then we're also gonna have a tank and a gutter system to collect water, like rainwater. So I don't know, I'm not really a water expert or anything expert with this stuff, so it's gonna be interesting learning what works, what doesn't, what's safe, and how to make the water drinkable, because it is a little murky. But I know he said the whole bottom of this is rocks and gravel, so, or crushed stone of some sort, so it should be like not mud on the bottom, so that's good. I guess we'll find out sooner or later here. But we cut down a bunch of trees that were around the edge of the pond, cleaned up a little bit. It looked very, I don't know, hard to see into, I guess, but the pond's super cool. And then besides that, we just have this back field here, and I don't know, I'm pretty excited about it. It gives me something to do in life besides working on vehicles that I already don't have time to work on, because if you guys didn't know, I am a full-time carpenter. That's at least 40 hours a week, and then all this car content and trucks and fixing all that crap, that's all extra. And I was getting pretty seriously burned out at one point, and I still kind of am. I haven't been down to the shop for probably a month, and it's been fairly refreshing because I've just been working on this place, getting it going. So it'll be cool to bring a different side of content and kind of what we do to make life work. But I want to put a little dock in here, just something so it's easier to walk into the water, because it's kind of, I don't know, it's a little steep on all sides, because right now I've been filling little water things like gallon water jugs to bring up to the toilet so I can flush it, which people are probably going to say it's fairly primitive, but I think it's awesome because I have a toilet and it's inside. I don't get rained on. I'm trying to take a dump, and it's great. I don't really care about picking up water, but I would like to have some sort of little dock in here so I can at least walk under the water a little easier. But yeah, if anybody out there does a lot of homesteading or whatever, I'm trying to watch a lot of homestead dealios on the YouTubes, and I want to figure out how to run my water. And also then at some point we're going to do solar. So if you have any recommendations on a solar system sort of deal, I just bought right here's a box of it, one of those Harbor Freight inverters, and I was actually looking at the generators, but then I found this thing, and basically I don't need a lot of power up there because everything's propane. So I was looking at the 2,000 watt suitcase, and then I saw it was only 12-hour runtime. I was like, that's okay, and it was quiet. It was their ultra quiet ones. But then I saw this thing sitting right next to it, because I noticed it because it's 16 hours. I was like, oh, 4 hours is pretty good. If I have to run this thing a while, and I wanna be able to get the most out of it. It was 16 hour. It was, I know, 45, 50, which is more than double, but that's just max starting apps. It really only does the 3650 when it's running, but that's still almost double the little suitcase one, and add more runtime for like $10 more. And I was like, oh, okay, I wonder, like, whatever, we'll just get this. But then I realized, looking at this one's 64.6 decibels. The suitcase one was 66 decibels. This one's quieter, so I get way more watts, I get 4 more hours, and a quieter machine for barely any more money, like 10-20 bucks. I forget what it actually was. But then reading into it more, it's the pure sine wave, or sine wave, I don't know how to pronounce that, but looking into it, that's what you want, the sine wave dealio. I guess it's just healthier energy and healthier to run stuff off of. But so anyway, there'll be a video on that with the current doghouse, and maybe when we upgrade it, we'll do a video on it. I need to make a two-way cable, because you'll see how that one all comes together. This little power tiller and spreader was here. That's pretty cool. I think Jess is going to start herself a little farm going on here. But besides that, we just got to do a lot of clearing trees, clearing trash out here. We got to pull this deck out of here. It's just junk. I'm bringing a bunch of beams in here, hopefully tomorrow. But then we'll go from there. But anyway, quick little intro to the next stage, and I don't know what you want to call content, I guess. But it's a little doghouse. Do a little video on that someday when I fix it up, do the whole generator thing, and we'll go from there. But let me know if you have any suggestions on solar systems, the best kind of bang for your buck, like how much watts I actually need, all that crap, and what people do for water. Because like I said, I'm planning on pumping it up and then also doing rainwater to the toilet. So anyway, thanks for watching. And let me know if you are interested in watching all this homestead stuff. I got a bulldozer on the way. We're going to make a trail. I think it'll be pretty cool. But stay tuned. Thanks for watching.